2018 will be the crucial year. This is the year. Steve has declared war on the Rhino class, as have I, and we must tell them we have had enough. The Republican GOP establishment has no excuse. They say they are on the side of immutable, objective truth. They say that they believe in the founding principles of this, the greatest nation on God's earth. But they get to this city, and it all disappears. And they all become business as usual politicians. Could you imagine if any of our founding fathers had been told that there would be Americans who would be elected to be representatives of their state, who would then stay in office in D.C. for 30+ years? They wouldn't have bothered to fight the British. And you'd all talk like me today. It is disgraceful. And that's what we're going to change this year. We're going to take on every swamp dweller. Every swamp dweller. Does anybody in this room think that the only people the president talks to are people who have a government ID badge? I can tell you, he doesn't just talk to those people. Join the club. Don't just sit here and, don't just buy your tickets to next year's summit, okay? Check out what we're doing already. Join our team.
This is not my war. This is our war. And you all didn't start it. The establishment started it. But I will tell you one thing. You all are going to finish it. You know why all those folks are back there, the world's media, you know why they're down here taking these photos? Yeah. This is not about me. It's not about Seb Gorka. It's not about Laura Ingraham. It's not about Tony Perkins. It's not about Mark Meadows. It's not about our beloved Commander-in-Chief, Donald J. Trump. They're here because of you. They fear you. And they fear you because they understand you've had a belly full of it and you're taking your country back. And from the city of London to Beijing to the Gulf to Washington, D.C., Silicon Valley, Wall Street, they're nervous. Up on Capitol Hill, because I've been getting calls, it's like before the Ides of March, right? The only question is, and this is just an analogy or metaphor, or whatever you want to call it, they're just looking to find out who's going to be Brutus to your Julius Caesar. Yeah, Mitch, the donors are not happy. They've all left you. We've cut your oxygen off, Mitch, okay? The money's not courageous, but money is smart, okay? And right now, money's sitting there saying, hey, I see these folks. They're worked up. They're mad, and they're mad for a reason. Now, they've said in this civil war inside the Republican Party that, why are you going after folks? Why are you going after folks like Barrasso and Deb Fischer and Heller and all these guys that vote the right way? As Bob Corker has trashed the commander-in-chief of our armed forces while we have young men and women in harm's way, right? Well, he said he's leading them on a path to World War III, that he is not stable, that people have to keep him moderated, that it's an adult center, and they took the morning shift off. Why some U.S. senator in a position of that authority, for the first time in the history of our republic, has mocked and ridiculed a commander-in-chief when we have kids in the field? Have I seen Barrasso come to a stick and condemn that? Have I seen Deb Fischer come to a stick and condemn that? Have I seen Heller come to a stick and condemn that? You have not. And let me give a warning to you. Nobody can run and hide on this one. These folks are coming for you. The day of taking a few nice conservative votes and hiding is over. This populist, nationalist, conservative revolt that's going on that drove Donald Trump to victory, that drove Judge Moore to victory, that will drive 15 candidates to victory in 2018. And well, and I hate to break the news to Graydon Carter and the folks, good folks at Vanity Fair, but yes, President Trump's not only going to finish this term, he's going to win with 400 electoral votes in 2020. But the key that picked the lock in North Carolina, in Florida, in Pennsylvania, in Ohio, in Iowa, in Michigan, in Wisconsin was you. Ask Tony Perkins. He's got the numbers. He'll walk you through. The turnout of evangelical Christians and conservative Catholics in those key districts, that is the difference in victory. Before we can get to the progressive Democrats and the Southern Poverty Law Center and all these folks we got to take on, and we're going to take them on, and we're going to stand them down, okay? There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. But there's a time and season for everything. And right now, it's a season of war against a GOP establishment. It's no longer acceptable to come and pat you on the head and tell you everything's going to be fine. Just get these guys in office. Those days are over. We need to move with urgency. Victory begets victory. It's very simple. We keep winning, and good things are going to happen. We keep winning, and your country's going to be saved. We keep winning, and you folks, you are going to be the folks who saved the Judeo-Christian West.